Bluesphere Corp is currently down 20% in this session of the 20th of July, sorry, 20th of August 2021. And yes, some people can still buy. We have based on the 1 minute model we are looking at right now, the momentum is very strong. I mean, allow me to say that it's at 100%. You can see what we are. Maybe I don't know if you're seeing well. It's right at the end, right? It's filled up. Very strong momentum. Evidently, people can still buy. We try to buy, but unfortunately, because we are not, we need to have the person calling. I was the one that called. I had to have my social security number and all those things at hand, and then a lot of pins and all that stuff. Maybe I called the wrong number. I have to try again, but evidently people are definitely buying. You can see momentum cannot be at 100 if people are not buying. So definitely people are buying, and indeed some are selling as well. So it's a scalpers market at the moment. That's what we are dealing with for sure. Right now I think the stock has moved up to $0.0008. At some point it reached 0.00007, so it's now down 20% evidently, as we can see. Yes, at some point it reached $0.0011. So it wasn't today, was it? It wasn't today. Just at the close of the session of the 19th, that was when it reached that price. So I mean, we all know very well that what's going on. We've gotten a confirmation from Clear Trust, and our transfer is on record. And if it's interesting to know, we have shareholder account number 471. Shareholder account /DRS number. I don't think that really means that's referring to Bluesphere. As a matter of fact, that shareholder account number, I don't really think it's referring to the shareholder account for Bluesphere, but it might be. So if that is the case, if that shareholder account is referring to Bluesphere, then we have already reached that 300 and beyond. So what is absolutely certain is that 300 will definitely be exceeded, because the momentum has gathered pace. People are transferring, and not everybody's returning to give a feedback on that. In that regard, the momentum, the steam has, the steamroller has since left the station and has gone down the track and the path, and it's down the way now. People have taken heed, and people like the stock. People love Bluesphere. They love Bluesphere. I mean, now they love it better because it's so cheap. They can't even buy it, and if buying it's not a problem. We all know they can pick up the phone and call their broker, especially Charles Schwab. The company Charles Schwab is living up to its name. It is the biggest, the best trading platform out there in the US. As a matter of fact, it's open to people almost everywhere in the world. They're living up to their name. They're just like a big father. They can just accommodate all your nonsense. They just, I'm not saying that they're accommodating nonsense or anything like that. They're just, I'm just impressed with them. I'm trying to repeat what I've said before. See, when other brokers, other brokerage platforms restricted the buying, restricted Bluesphere stock, they didn't really do so. You could still buy and sell, and it was just of late that they restricted later on. So there's a good chance that if we don't succeed, if nothing happens, that it may still be available, for all people to buy over the phone and even trade over the phone. That might still be the case. Like I pointed out before, Bluesphere is definitely it hasn't done anything illegal. It has not done anything illegal, and the shares they have for them to have been in this public space, they did file an S1 disclosure. They most certainly did that, so we can always go here and we can always find their S1 disclosure. We don't have any disclosure. Okay, it's gonna be a long process trying to go to what is it called, Edgar, to find. They definitely, I don't need to do that to prove to you that they definitely file that. So the point I'm trying to make is, even if eventually by September 30th nothing comes out, there's a good chance we may still be able to buy and sell BLSP stock through Charles Schwab over the phone. It's just going to cost you more money, and you will not be able to see any chart. To just be completely like I pointed out earlier on, it might just be the experts market. There might not be, you may not get any figures as such. You may just be trading in the dark. Maybe you quote a figure, buy it at this figure, and then you expect to sell it at you place a limit order to sell it at something higher or anything like that. But fingers crossed. Something definitely is going to come out. We have to stick there. Keep hoping and trying the much we can. What is absolutely certain is that the company is, maybe they are hampered. They don't have the resources to go about some of these things unless they have to now really do so. Maybe when it becomes a legal prerequisite, that it becomes a legally imperative that they have to do so, then they may be forced to spend some of the funds they don't really want to spend right now. But what is absolutely certain is that they can't be bothered, for sure, because at least they should have come out to say something. They can't, and they cannot say that they don't know what's going on right now. They clamor to get them to say something, or to react, at least. Just put something out there. Go to the Edgar website, upload something there, just a publication from 8K or something. So yeah, all in all, we have to keep trying, and you can always still buy. Let's see what's going on there now. Let's see what's going on. It's still down 20%. We haven't no order has really gone through again. I believe it's quite quiet now. Last piece of transaction there was 500,000 shares, and yes, we just keep going that way, and the stock will continue to still be available. I believe it will continue to still be available. I believe, and we just keep going and hoping that something's going to come out. Yeah, thank you very much for watching this video, and we'll continue to update you in case something really out of the blues really happens. For sure, we will try our best to update you promptly. Okay, thank you very much again for watching this video.